G'day everybody, welcome to Silly Bites Everything. Got some GTA 5 today. Going to have a look around to see what is new this week. Probably fuck all. I don't care. I'm going to have a look anyway. I haven't looked to see what the new car is or anything like that. Probably do some races. I noticed there was some double money on the packages you can find in the water. There's double money on yacht missions. Personally, I can't stand doing the yacht missions. I think they're stupid. So I won't be doing them. But there's probably some double money on the races still, and some of them we might be able to find. Worth having a look. We'll have a look anyway. See what happens. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Topeka was snoring her head off last time I seen. I woke up, started checking out who was streaming. Xeophobic streaming. Y Chromosome 99 streaming. And internet went out, so I figured, so I went and restarted up the router and that, and it's back on. I think they're still streaming. I didn't go back to check because I had to refresh everything, and I figured, fuck it, I can't sleep, so I'm going to do a stream. So it's Friday today. It is 4:27 a.m. Friday, 10th of May, and it is 25 degrees Celsius in my games room right now, which is not a bad temperature when you consider we're leaving autumn, going into winter soon. This next month is Topeka's birthday, and her birthday is around the start of winter, so yeah. Got some grandkids' birthdays coming up. I've got like 3 grandkids' birthdays in fucking May. Only one's in January. The rest are all in May. Same month. One of them's 2 days apart. They're only they're all within the week of each other. Like, one's the 18th, one's the 20th, and one's like 20 something. I can't remember. I should know, but I get confused sometimes on some of the dates. So Topeka knows them better than I do. All right, now we're ready. Let's go online. I'm going to go invite only one today, so I can do what I need to do without being disturbed. I think it was yesterday when I finished my stream, my Fortnite stream. I think I seen Twisterillo doing some Fortnite, and it said that there was a space and I could join him, and I was going to join him, but I thought, nah, that'd be a bit rude. Turn up unannounced. I'll wait for him to sling me an invite or let me know that I'm fine to join in. I think that's the best thing to do. Always check first to see if the person wants you in the stream. you know, or in their event.
Guest services. Can I help you, sir?
You previously left a job or event without completing it. If you do this frequently, you'll become a bad sport and place in games with other bad sports. No, I didn't leave it. It was a fucking internet fail, dick. That's a bad thing. They can't tell. Game companies can't tell whether you just have an internet thingy. It's like, but obviously, in all the years that I've been playing, the level I'm at, I've never done it enough to where it's an issue. I do wish I knew how many times can you leave a game, a mission before it goes bad sport, bad sport, bad sport. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Rockstar fucks you? Anyway. So, what should we do? We should go to the casino, see what the new car is, and see if we can win it. We won't. I already won the Formula 1 car. I'm not going to win this one. I've only been lucky like about 3 times in a row to win 2 cars in a row. Like win 1 car one day, and then the next car the next week. Mind you, I have won the car on the podium, and then I've I won another car the next day, but it wasn't there. So all I got was 20,000. Oh, you prick.
Got some extra chips in your pocket or on your shoulder? Indulge yourself at the casino store where the latest
Such a mighty spin. If you be a fucking chocolate bar, I'm gonna full armor. Is that what I think it means? Ah, you fuck!
How can I help you? Here you go. Come back soon.
Still got these ones as double. Okay. Rockstar, have you got any stunt races that are double? I haven't done this one yet. Mirror image.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
I haven't done this one yet. I haven't done that one yet. Trying to think what match I left. Oh, the one with Jimmy. Yeah, my internet died on me. And it didn't want to work. So what I'm going to do is I'll race this one. Oh man, I'm going to need some painkillers again soon. Like, why even have the arrows either side of it to indicate you could change your car? You can't. I like how there is little men inside it. Now, I don't mind RC cars, but I never really got heavily into them. There are people out there that are fanatics when it comes to remote control cars and, well, remote control anything, really. Good on them. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good hobby. I ain't got the patience. The reason why I haven't got the patience for remote control cars is because they go at such speeds and they have such flimsy materials that when you hit something, that's it, it's game over. Nearly every single remote control car I ever had that have a decent speed, you'd be thinking, yeah, but as soon as you clip something like that, that's it. You lost one of the little rods or the housings that held the rod in place to be able to steer, and that would be snapped, and chances are, you know, unless you're spending lots and lots of money and shit like that, it's just not that fun when you're a kid. It's not fun when you're a kid and you've got, like, if you get a remote control car or something and you don't have access to a RC shop, you can never repair your car, you can never fix it, never play with it again. It's not fun. G'day Twist, how you going, mate? I was just mentioning you at the beginning of the stream. I seen you were playing Fortnite after I finished my stream, and I was gonna join you, but I thought that'd be rude. So, and my internet was being a bit spotty then too. So I thought, it's probably gonna fucking, if I joined yous, you know, it'd be rude if I just joined yous. I was gonna send you a message, but the internet was playing up, and I thought, if my internet's playing up, then, you know, it probably wouldn't help your game anyway. So I thought, it's all right. Now see how much we get for the RC racing. 8.5 minutes. Let's see. It's probably going to be the same amount, like about 16,000 or something. It won't be much. G'day, Dreamer. How you going, mate? Supposed to go for a blood test next week. Got to do an early morning blood test. Not looking forward to that. Not a fan of people taking blood. Not a fan of needles. I had surgery on my hand one time, on both arms actually. I had surgery on it. Well, I've had to have many surgeries on my arms, but one time I had surgery on my hand, on the back of my left hand, and then I had surgery on my right forearm, and I didn't have to go under. It was all done under a local anaesthetic. Didn't like the needle. But once the needle had numbed it down, I was all in there looking around and having a look to see what the fuck they were doing and shit, cutting flesh out and all that. It was awesome. Didn't worry me at all. That bit didn't worry me. Pain doesn't worry me. can't be any worse than Jimmy. That's a fucking statement. Nah, it's just well, I mean, if I know my internet's being an issue, I wouldn't join people that are doing a co-op game anyway, especially if it's a real if it's a co-op game where you're going against NPCs, yeah, fine. But if it's a co-op game where you're going against other people, I wouldn't join anyway, just in case, because you know what it's like. You got one person in your crew that the ping's not working and the ping's not good. It's just fucking nightmare. But cheers, man. I'll keep that in mind next time I see you there. It's a bit intrusive, though, isn't it? You know that someone can jump online onto a PlayStation and it made me laugh again when you said it. It's a bit intrusive, don't you think? Like you can turn your PlayStation on, or someone can turn their PlayStation on. If they're in your friends list, they're like, "So what you doing?" "Oh, nothing, just relaxing." "Ah, relaxing with a little bit of GDA, I see. How do you know that?" "We're friends, and the PlayStation told me what you're up to." God damn it! It's not that bad, actually. Normally, you get friends in your playlist and that for that particular reason, so then they can join and help and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you go offline if you really want to hide. I don't. Like, I don't go offline. I never go offline. I probably should every now and then. I'll a lot of times when I'm like, if I'm playing GTA and like for instance, if I'm playing GTA, if I don't want anybody to be interrupting anything I'm doing, I'll normally do it in an invite only. That way I can invite the people specifically that I need, or you know, whatever. But I'll if I'm doing something that I don't need help with or something like that, you know, I'll normally go into a private server or something like that. And if I go into a public server, then you know I got no problem with it. Can't really tell someone don't. You know what I mean? Joining the parties though, that's a bit different. You never want to join. Like, I'm always cautious about joining a person's party. More that I like an invite. I like to be invited. Like, I like someone to say, you know, it's okay, you know, things like that. Because I just think it's respectful. It's like taking a nasty shit in someone's house, like in their toilet. You don't just go and use their toilet. You ask first and let them be aware you might leave a stinky shit behind. Might be a nasty smell in your house after I go to the... I don't know. Maybe different. Maybe that's totally different. But y'all get what I mean. G'day, Major. How you going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Just waiting for the... oh, there we go. I was looking down, rolling up. Hey, Shiny. How you going, mate? None drop juice in my house but me. That's funny. Hey, look. I hear you, man. I hear you. Oh, 12,000. All right. Um, Yeah, no one needs to smell the inside of another person's arsehole. I won this, and then I changed it up. Actually, I already bought one ages ago, so I was gunning to win one of these. And as soon as I won it, I was like, yes! Because it meant I could sell my old one and make some money back. And I did make some money back. I made a lot of money back. Not as much as what I spent on the bastard. But I made enough back to be able to spend $750,000 on an orbiter missile onto some prick that killed Jimmy. That was hilarious. You own the Batmobile? The Batmobile DLC? Nah, I don't own the Batmobile. Actually, I think this car here is the only car that has a thrust that I own.
Sure, I could use a little bit of that. The car is a badass. Money well invested.
I am looking forward to the weekend, I tell you.
Ask me if I give a shit, why don't you? Hey, me. I'm so sick of the mellow vibes out here. It's totally an act.
You're through to your garage. You need me to
Can
bring
this
you
car
around?
be modified into it? Well, it doesn't shoot rockets.
I'm the one who needs to chill out now.
I'll bring it to you.
Fuck yourself, asshole.
How you doing?
Doesn't shoot rockets, but does have the
Something interesting, I think, but I need a little
sort of
time.
boost thing.
Anyway, I got a request.
It has that rocket boost thing.
Booming, you know. I can't lose, baby.
Is there a difference between a Batmobile DLC and non-DLC? Is there a difference between the two, is there? I wouldn't know. Honestly, not a fan of the Batmobile car in this. I mean aesthetic look. Oh, the Batmobile car for its look. I mean, it's an expensive car to have a car that looks like the Batmobile. Is that what you mean? Just want to make sure that's what you mean. Hey, King LJ, how you going, man? Ah, shit. Well, that popped up out of nowhere. That's good, LJ. G'day, Keith. How you going, mate? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, I mean, I don't. I like the DeLorean for getting around and stuff like that. But I don't know if you noticed, I don't use it a lot in my videos. It doesn't show up a lot in my videos. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Shiny. Why have the Batmobile when you have a DeLorean? Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't use it a lot in my videos. It's going home from work. It only out for special occasions. Well, the reason why I don't use it is because I try to keep some sort of realism in my videos, in the fact of we don't have flying cars in real life. So I try not to use my DeLorean in any of the videos because it just looks odd to me because there's a car flying around. So I try to keep any flying that needs to be done left to planes and helicopters, parachute, stuff like that. Which means it gives me something to focus on too. It means that I focus on other cars. Go and do your rounds before bed.
Hey, so the guy you're escorting.
And the reason why I don't like the Batmobile, I don't get me wrong, I like the look of it, and I was like, cool, a Batmobile. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is the Batmobile is not really good. It's not that good of a car. Okay, the amount of times I see people flipping that fucking thing and smashing it in the shit, nah, I just can't. I can't justify that because I like to make a lot of videos and stuff, and I was working on a GTA. Well, I was working on a movie that I was using GTA to make, and I lost all that footage because it was saved on my PlayStation, and my PlayStation burned out and died. So I don't have that footage anymore. But the thing about the Batmobile is it's too squirrely. It's no good. On a flat plane of existence, yeah, it's fine, but all these types of things, you're going uphill on dirt and you hit the rocket, you're flying and launching in the air and you got no controls. No real controls. The amount of times that I'll do something, and that's why when I make a lot of races, I'll make a lot of races that involve GTA, that you have to get out, that you can get out of your car, and I won't put a lot of props down. I'll leave it more real world looking, because if you crash the car, well, you can just respawn in with a fresh one by holding triangle. You got a refreshed car, it's all the paint job's all nice and neat, and you can continue recording. I can make it so then the daytime and that's paused, so the weather never changes, so I can keep continuity. The Batmobile and cars like that just can't do that so much. Maybe in a racing setting. But yeah, so I try to keep continuity. That's why I have certain outfits saved. There's some movies, some parts I'll be working on, and if I'm working with a person and they change their outfit, that's it. I scrap the whole thing. I could have 5 hours of footage that I like, and as soon as one person in that changes their outfit, that's it. I'll scrap the whole lot because the continuity is not the same. One mission they're in this outfit, and then next minute they're in that outfit, and everybody else is in the same outfits as they was in the first lot. Nah, it throws it off. That's why people don't really like watching movies with me, because I always point out continuity errors and, you see that? There's a glitch right there. That fucking frame right there, it's got the shadow of the... I did it with Criminal the other night. We were watching Toy Soldiers, the old movie of the terrorists take over the school. We were watching that, and I was like, check this scene out. Yeah, look at that, shadow of the fucking boom. You can see the shadow of the boom of the camera, and he's like, yep, just seen it. You know, he probably wouldn't have noticed it. There I was, pointing it out. He probably would have noticed. It was blatantly obvious in that movie, but that's why I'm the worst to watch movies with, because I'm very anal about that shit. And I still enjoy that movie. That was a movie I recommended to watch, because it's I like that movie. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I can still see continuity errors and still enjoy a movie. Don't worry about that. But I try my hardest to keep everything. If I'm driving around in a blue car and it's not scratched by the time we get somewhere, the next scene it can't be scratched. You know, because if it's scratched, then the question is how to get scratched. I know no one in my chat asked that question. Well, they never asked me, but that's because I do my best to make sure there's no continuity errors. And sometimes I just do a highlight video and just chuck them all in there and just don't worry about it. But when you're trying to make an actual particular, you know, thing, or trying to make something, very hard. And I don't always like letting people know, oh, right there, I just crunched 2 cars beforehand, nothing, but that little bit there, yeah, alright, whatever. I don't like telling people too what to do. Like, I don't like saying to people, hey man, whatever you do while you're here, I'm going to be filming, so please, whatever you do, don't change your outfit. I don't do that. People are entitled to do whatever they want. I'm not going to, you know. Sometimes when there's a mission, like the heist video we did with Jimmy, I cut certain things out for timing wise and edited it together to make it look like it was all done in one shot. It was not done in one shot. It was not. It took multiple shots and multiple restarts to get that fucking mission done. But it looks like it was done in one shot. And that works because all our cars are the same. The outfits are all the same. I could splice in any part I liked in with it to make it look like it was, you know. Each person to their own thing, I guess. Everybody gets their own thing out of what they're doing. I mean, with Topeka, it's a different story. I can say to Topeka, hey, Topeka, put this outfit on and keep it on. because she understands my mind when it comes to filming, and when she says things like no, I'll say, if you don't, I won't fucking give you my sweet penis, and she'll go, so? So, yeah, that ends that argument.
That mean I'm dying, Doc? Just tell me if I have the big C.
No, you don't have the big C.
I don't care
Any-
about that shit. Thanks. That's all I need to hear. Bye.
They always send me on a wild goose chase looking for this bloody thing. Well, that's not in the loop now, is it? But this is. Alright.
Hey, how you doing, man? Hi! Hi! Yo, hey, beautiful. How you doing? I'm so sorry. Shit. Dear God.
I'm not hearing it. I can run around for like 15 minutes looking for this bastard. Here it is. I grabbed my car just in case because you never know. Sometimes you get police after you. Ah! See, this looks... See, like this here, this just looks weird. Flying. The other thing is too about the flying in the cars. When you're filming, if you're using the Rockstar record, which is hold down on direction pad and then use the thingy on the left hand side there. When you're using that, you're limited on how far you can move away, move the cameras away from the actual player. And if you're trying to get action while you're in a flying car, then if you got friends with you, chances are you're not going to be able to capture all their action. So if you're in a normal car, it can still be bulletproof and all that sort of shit, but if you're in a normal car, that works a lot better. Hey, Joe Baker, if you're awake and you're getting up for any reason, could I get you to bring me in some a bottle of water and some painkillers? Gotta get the money off this guy. Oh, thank you, my dear. There's only two in here.
Sully, what's cracking? Nothing. About to go buy some Puffin Bell and a gallon of spunk. What's up? Checkup? I don't need a checkup. Ditzy not for 20 minutes? Ufa, stop being a little bitch.
Whew. Good old Nurse Topeka. At least this nurse, lets me touch the boobies. The other nurses in hospitals and that won't even give you a sponge bath. It's like, can I get a sponge bath? And they're like, sir, your wife's the one that's in hospital, not you. That's inappropriate. Aw. Oh, sweet. I get my fucking footstool all to myself. Oh, you don't get it, guys. This cat's annoying. Would steal my footstool. If I don't stretch my leg out, it cramps up on me. And anyone that deals with cramps, like in your legs and stuff like that. Well, I suppose cramps anywhere hurt. Yeah, but you deal with cramps all the time. Or leg cramping up or whatever. Fucking hurts. Whoops. The other reason why I don't like recording stuff with the DeLorean, because sometimes a DeLorean will smack into something like that. All I wanted to do was just turn and go this way, and because I hit that fucking thing, it did me big old 360. Batmobile's kind of like that. Now, if you have the submarine car, or any of the submarine cars, or diving outfits, there's a couple of, I think there's 10 packages in the water around San Andreas and around Los Santos, whatever the fuck this place is. That give you, I think, $10,000 each. So you could technically make $100,000 just by swimming around collecting it. But that's double money at the moment, so you could make $200,000 by collecting the 10 packages. Now, from past experience, it takes about 45 minutes. Is $200,000 in 45 minutes worth it? Meh. I don't know. Gonna go back to the casino. Hopefully my 50 grand's waiting there for me to pick up. Should be able to break 6 million in chips today. Going back to bed? No. Do submarine mission, gives you over 1 million for less than 15 minutes work. You're talking the Bogdan mission. No worries, Twisted. You're up river of shit with paddle of shit. That's that Bogdan mission one. Well, I mean, technically yes and technically no.
I wish I could erase.
Someone once told me that. Let me. It's even in my stream. You could probably see it a couple of years back, or a few years back, about the first year of me streaming, when that Bogdan mission was out. Yeah, someone said to me, if you buy that, if you buy this, if you spend this money right now, I can make you some money back. And I was like, yeah, all right, because I was trying to figure out how to make money in GTA, and they were like, yeah, do this. Go buy that the organisation, the thingy up the what is it? This building here, the facility. Go buy the facility. I was like, yeah, all right. They were like, I'll make your money back. It's really easy. I was like, yeah, all right. So I bought the facility. That cost me a couple of mil. And then I had to buy all the stuff for it and do all the missions and all that. And hours and hours and hours later, after doing it all, I made nothing back compared to what I spent. Now, the only way the Bogdan mission pays out $1 million in 15 minutes, and that's if you ignore everything you did up to that point. If you ignore everything you did up to that point and you do the Bogdan mission and you make your money at the end of it, yeah, sure, the Bogdan mission can take you 15 minutes and you get over $1 million. But technically, no, you don't. Technically, there's a lot of work that goes up to that Bogdan, up to the getting to that Bogdan mission. And then as soon as you've done that Bogdan mission, you got all the other missions afterwards and you make some money back. So yeah, in 15 minutes you could make that, but no, not really, because it takes longer than 15 minutes to get to that point. And I'm past that point. I can't do the Bogdan mission because I don't have it there anymore. So I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. I'd have to re-go through it all again and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, technically you can, but also technically, no, you can't. I mean, it sounds like it on paper when you look at it, one mission can get you this, but that you have to ignore all the other stuff. You have to ignore all the other stuff that leads to that mission.
Just call right back if you need anything.
You and Spooky have it down packed. Oh, yeah, I've done it with Major plenty of times, the Bogdan mission. And we do it in like fucking less than 5 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Skip from the fucking dam straight to the... Because Major's bunker's at the dam. So we skip from the bunker straight to there. That costs you 4,000, but who cares? You're spending 4,000 to skip. Who gives a shit? You're making $1 million back anyway. And then you get to the place where you pick up the Avenger and the swimmy car. He takes off in the swimmy car. I take off with the Avenger. I sit at the peak of the Polito Bay there and wait and just shoot off the things. Some people like to do the whole grab a jet ski and come over with me. It's like, yeah, you can do that, but you know, if you're not in the right spot and all that sort of stuff, and it's, you know, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Especially if you're trying to explain to somebody that's never done it before, which spot, where they have to go and all that sort of stuff. So that could cost you time. But if you already know where it is, yeah, we can do that. We've done it in less than 15 minutes as well. He's got it set up to where he could do the Bogdan mission over and over and over again if he wanted to and help people out. But, yeah, to get up to that point, yeah, from start to scratch to get to that mission, it costs a lot more than that mission pays out. Yep, that's what Major would do as well. Yeah, he'd take fuck all. He'd take the least and give me the most. You know, 3.15 million. 3.15 million, I should say. 3,150,000 plus change. Something like that, I think it works out to. That's why I say the races are the best way to make money, because you don't have to spend any. So, for instance, right now, I could just go, I want to make money. I can just go, okay, let's go stunt races. No, let's go community jobs. Stunt races. There we go. I'll make it almost 24,000, almost 25,000 every 8 minutes. Is it as good as the money you get from the Bogdan? Yeah, 100%. Only because anybody can come here. Anybody can do this on any level. So you could do this on level 1, being level 1, just starting GDA, have no experience. And you could do this race by yourself. You don't need anybody. And you don't need to spend any money. You don't need to buy an apartment or buy a special building or buy special vehicles or anything like that. There's no setup or anything like that. And that's the key thing about the difference between making money and not making money in this game. Do you need to spend money first? If you need to spend money, then how much do you have to spend? Because I've never, ever, and that goes for all the missions. That goes for all the missions, no matter what the mission is. There's not been one mission where you could start off with $10 million, buy everything you need, do the mission, and end up with more than $10 million. You might make it back to 10, if you're lucky. People think they go up because of the other money they've collected in the meantime in you know, things, but it's not really. I'm a maths person. I'm a numbers person. Not claiming to be good at it. Not claiming to be good at maths. I'm not an expert. I'm no mathematician. But yeah. And the good thing about it is they're quick, easy math too. So all you have to do is just, anybody can do these. The only thing is These, during the races, they're repetitive and they're boring when you're by yourself and waiting for 8.5 minutes. It's boring. That's why people don't like doing it, because they're like, oh, I don't want to wait and sit there. And it's like, oh, well, you know. But still, I mean, if you got a friend and if you got a friend who's got it all set up for you to do it, and they add you to it, and all you have to, they give you the easy part, just sit there and wait and shoot choppers, or just go here and do nothing. If they're giving you those jobs, then of course, yeah. But you need a friend to do that for you. In fact, if you come in at the end of every single mission that's about to be done, and your friends invite you to the missions at the end, where the main part's being done and you get the easiest part to do, then you're definitely going to get a good payout every time, because you didn't have to do very much. You didn't have to buy all the outlay of buying everything. Which has been one of the biggest problems with GTA, I think, is the economics of it. It's not really that good. Number one, GTA should never have stopped the ability to be able to sell cars. You should be able to steal any car off the side of the road and sell it. You don't have to get $1 million for every single car, but you should still be able to steal the car off the side of the road and sell it. And if the Rockstar people are like, no, we can't have you doing that, then change the name from Grand Theft Auto to Crimes in a Place Like LA. Because it's called Grand Theft Auto, yet one of the things you can't do is steal cars and sell them. Okay, now I know you can sell a couple of cars a day, but that there, right there, capping you at being able to sell only 5 cars every 24 hours. That's very un-Grand Theft Auto-y. There's a couple of missions and a couple of factories or vehicle warehouses or whatever that allow you to steal cars and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they have some missions and shit like that. There are some missions, but the idea of Grand Theft Auto is just walk down the street, see a car you like, steal it, take it to the auto shop. That's what it should be. Now, maybe if they limited it and said you could do 1 an hour, giving you 24 cars a day you could actually steal. Okay, fine. Because you just get people sitting there fucking stealing every single car, sit out the front of a shop and steal a car and just take it straight in there. You know, you'd get people doing that, and fine. I can see how that could be exploited to do 1 a day. One every hour. You know? If you got friends that can help you, then you can make a lot of money with your friends that can help you. But if you're starting out on your own and you don't have a lot of people, and you've got to try and build that network of friends up, then you'll be spending a lot of money. That's why the other day when Tess was in, I recommended Tess to get to nightclub, because at that particular time the nightclub was cheap and it was paying out double for its missions, which meant financially it was better off to get that one, looking at the numbers and the time and us being in there that was experienced with it to be able to help. And again, you don't have to make the cars that are pinched on the side of the road. You don't have to make it so then they give you, you know, millions of dollars. I think it's give you like 1,000. High-end cars, maybe 10,000. Limit how many times those cars appear on the map. You got a high-end car that gives you 20,000. Make that appear on the map once a day. Or, you know, a high-end car that gives you 100,000. Make it so it appears on the map once every day, random location, never know where it's going to be. And if you're lucky enough to spot it, grab it, steal it. Or at least make it so that every single vehicle is available to be sold. Because Jimmy will pick up a car and he'll go, "Oh, that's a nice car. I wonder how much I can get for it." And I have to sadly tell him, "No, they don't buy them off you. They won't buy it. Like the Inferno, they won't buy it. You have to wait for a mission that specifically says it wants it. You know? I hate being the bearer of bad news." The only bad thing about when you invite someone new to a mission and you go, "Hey, come with me, come do a mission with me, I'll help you make some money," and that I've got a casino heist. Let's say you got a casino heist and you go, "Come give me a hand." They're new to the game, right? It's the worst. Speaking as a person that's new to a lot of the missions, or was new to a lot of the missions, being invited to help at the end of the missions, "Come help us do this mission." Yeah, all right. I let people know I'm not good. I know what my shooting skills are like against NPCs. My shooting skills are fair at NPCs. You know, above average even. Against players, I'm shit. But against NPCs, no, I can shoot NPCs all day. No problem there. The problem is if you got missions that involve hackings or intricate things that need to be done that you've had a few goes at doing and trying and getting down pat, the new person hasn't had that experience. So whatever mission they get, you really want to be, to not scare them off, you need to get them something that's easy enough that they can tackle. The Bogdan mission sure is easy enough. That's one of the best missions. I'll agree with you. Hey, Subtone, how you going, man? I'll agree with you on that one, Shiny. The Bogdan is definitely a good mission if you want to take a new person that hasn't played GTA much before and give them that heist experience and a big payout at the end. Yeah, Bogdan mission is definitely the way to go there. Yeah, I bought this truck here, Subtone, because it's reminds me of the HSV Utes, Holden Utes in Australia. So that's why I bought that one. Here's a trick, guys. Go like this, get in your car, and don't shut the door. Get out like that. Get your sticky. Go like this. On the door. Go up to the door, shut the door. No one sees a sticky bomb. Leave your car parked out at the casino. Then you can go. When it's time. Yeah, there was one like that with you had to go to the warehouses and it was dark inside and you had to look for something. Lights were on at first and then it went dark and then you got shot at and shit. I couldn't see shit in that. And then I remembered night vision goggles. So beforehand, RC race, 8.5 minutes, $12,000. Yeah, a little over 12,000. I'm gonna get 24,000 plus on this. And if there was a second person with me, then I would still get 24,000 going second, and they would get 36. Was it that dickhead for the IAA? I think it is. That old fuck that gives you the where you have to sort of join up and swear to uphold the law, blah blah blah, and you get your photo taken with your bad shit. I think it was something like that. I did that with Criminal in Topeka, and we were fucking struggling. Alarms kept going off every single time we walked into those buildings. It was like we were set up. The alarm would go off, get in there, you'd have to fucking shoot in the dark. They've got night vision. You got to put your night vision on. You doing some golf later on, Subtone? Yeah. Yeah. Is that the one where you had to put those fires out quickly? So the hard drives didn't get burned? It was one of them me and Criminal had, it kept on, and Topeka, it kept on bugging out on us, and wouldn't fucking, like, we'd be sitting there just watering the fucking van down and just wouldn't go out. And we'd end up getting killed. It's like, couldn't sit there long enough with it. You know, I'm there for like 3 minutes trying to water the fucking van down. I was like, come on. So let's see, we should get about 24,000. I hate any missions that have fucking hacking. I suck at hacking. 16,000. Meh. Oh, that's right. The first one will give you 16,000, and any other one you do afterwards gives you 24. That's right. Forgot about that. Let's go to go-kart. I always pick GTA races when I can because I like to be able to get out of my vehicle. People do these car meets and that, and I figured, why don't you do car meets as races? You can have a race with your car, you bring all your cars and you have a race, but then it's set to certain, but you can't have every single vehicle you want. For instance, you can't have go-kart and a push bike in the same race. How many laps we got? 2 laps? Whoops. When I was breathing out of my nose then, I could feel a loose moustache hair, wiggling around. So I went to grab that before I snorted it up my snozzer. Fucking crashed into a wall. I think my favourite missions is I like the Dax missions. I like the Lamar Franklin missions that you do for the agency. I even like the contract missions they give you afterwards. They're all good as well. They're probably the two sets of missions that I'm really familiar with the most, from start to finish. Every time I see, like, lately, Dr. Subtone's been playing a lot of PGA golf. Every time I see him play PGA golf, a song from Steel Panther goes through my head. If you want to be like Tiger Woods, service all the ladies in your neighborhood. I'm going to hell. So you can get out and go, that's my fucking car right there. It's fucking awesome, mate. Sick as, bro. Just rolling away. Where you going? Don't be rolling anywhere. Can you roll there? Let's see if you can roll down there. Yep, it's just slowly rolling. I can see the atomic on the front wheel there moving. Yeah, it's definitely rolling. Handbrake's not working. No, that's not going to stop. It's just going to keep rolling, huh? Alright. So you can roll your ass down there within the 8 minutes. This race we should get 24,000 plus. If not, we'll go look for something different. Gonna also try and build a race for Jimmy. I was out cold last night when Jimmy was live. I woke up and I said to Topeka, I said, is anybody live at the moment? She's like, yeah, Major and Jimmy. And I went to the iPads and they were both finished. I was like, God damn it. It's one of the first things I do. If my children were young, then one of the first things I'd do when I wake up is I'd check to make sure they're all okay, you know. But no. Now when I wake up, the first thing I do is check to see if anybody's online. Go for a shit. Come back. Look at that. They put so many tracks. Let's have a look at that quickly. They've put so many tracks underneath each other, right, just to get that gradient up. Just to make it so it's nice and smooth right there, so there's no dimple there. It doesn't go ba-dum, ba-dum when you go in. Ah, that's weird. Each one slightly angled a little bit, just so then it's not going clump at the end. Someone made this. So someone went to the effort to do that. Rockstar doesn't even go to the effort. You can see it's a little bit different there. It's a bit of an angle there. You see a bit of an angle right there. That line that goes across. You can see that. They didn't do as many there, or they didn't get it done quite there. I don't know. I can't quite tell. But up there, it's a bit more smoother. The gradient down is better. It's got a bit of a clump there. So you might go ba-boom when you go up there, but you won't go on down that bit. I hate that fucker. Beep, 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 beep. If anybody's watched One Piece, seen the Thriller Bark saga, then that's what it reminds me of, the little ghost. You know. Imhotep, misery, Imhotep, misery. All right. Should be 24,000. Crappier. Crapier? No, I don't know. Not very good at pronouncing words, eh? I need to hear it. As soon as I hear a word, that's it. If I was to read the word onomatopoeia, I would not know how to pronounce it. But because I've heard the word, seen the word, I know how to pronounce it. There we go, 24,500. Alright. Let's actually go build a race for Jimmy. Shh, don't tell him. What am I doing? Just in case. I know you can change your glasses and that'll change it as well, but honestly I don't know how to do the glasses, change the glasses in less key moves than just changing your outfit. Considering the glasses is in the same section, you got to go in appearance and you got to go past it and got to go to accessories and then go down to glasses and then click on glasses and then pick a set of glasses. It's a couple more extra moves. Alright, so let's have a look. It says it's automatically going to be saved, but, you know, I don't trust it. Okay, race. Stunt race. Race details. Well, let's put a marker down first and let's figure out what we consider to be. Ba 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 da ba. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Um. Okay. Let's put that there. Checkpoints. We'll go by the checkpoints first. Hang on a second. No, we won't. We'll go race details. What are we going to do? We're going to go minimum of 4. Yeah, that sounds about right. Race type standard GTA laps. Yes, please. Number of laps. 10. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Night time. Halloween, no rain. That says Halloween, no rain. It's raining. Yes, we'll leave it there. Halloween, Halloween, no rain. Okay. Jimmy's gonna mug ya. Jimmy's gonna mug ya. Yeah, that's better. That sounds better off the tongue. Right. On, obviously. Goes to first checkpoint, yes. Enable this option will ghost players that are idle or driving the wrong way. This option will be ignored if the race is played as a GTA. Yeah, fucking know if it's ignored. Leave all that. Custom vehicles, off. Everybody gets standard vehicles. Reward stun points, oh, of course. Jimmy's what? What can we call it? Jimmy's... Can't put curse words in here because, or anything that's like a curse word. I tried to put nuts and bolts and it said, oh, you're not allowed to use profanity. I was like, what? And? Bolts? Nuts? Nuts is the profanity. Yeah, because someone used it as a word to describe balls, testicles. All of a sudden, Rockstar's like, you can't use it as a swear word. And Sony does the same things. Like, you can't use it as a swear word. It's like, what? It's not fucking a swear word. When you go to the hardware store, you go in there and go, can I buy testicles and bolts, please? They look at you weird. If you go nuts and bolts, they know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. That's how you know that the people that made the games and made Sony are fucking nerds. Get in a workshop every now and then, guys. Anyway. It's not Jimmy. It's not mobile. Got it. Ah. Fine. Jimmy and the Cluckers. Can I type in this? Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. Sweet, I didn't know I could do that. I could use my keyboard next to me. Sweet. That one's better. You still want more. Place the starting grid and checkpoints. These maps these map out the route of your track. Yeah, no, I know. What I fucking hate is the fact that it goes, we need more. Ba-ba-bum. Very, very difficult. Because I got to make sure I don't accidentally hook it onto the... Do I need this many checky points? Probably not. That'll fucking do a retarded fucking... Anyway. So 2 laps equals 1 lap. So it ends up being 20 laps of this thing. Whoo-wee! Rockets. Yes, please. I did have someone say to me, why'd you put so many fucking rockets in? They're stupid. I think it might have been actually, I can't remember who it was. But I told him, I was like, no, I was doing a Mario Kart inspired thing, you know? I don't have turtles I can give yous. I can give you rockets. There's 25 checkpoints. I mean, that doesn't sound fair as it is. Uh-huh. This bit's a little bit tedious, as you could probably imagine. I don't know why some of them won't go where you want them to go, but hey, that's just the way it is. Only putting 3 around on the bends. Why? Because I'm a prick. Okay. So we can move these and tidy them up a little bit. I'm just going to put that one there and that one there. Let's tidy that one there up a little bit too. Let's put that one on the outside. I'll put that one on the outside too. Just one. Just one. Just one. Okay. Now we've got some spatters we can put through. I call them spatters because it really don't matter where they go. They're just some extras. Not important. Okay, we'll take that one away and we're going to put this one right there. Yes. Props. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to save. We're going to save because then if it kicks us for any reason, we've got it saved and we can load it back up and go back to it again. Hardy ha, fuck it ha. Props. What could we put down as props? Dynamics. What type of dynamics do we have? We should definitely put some of these around because they will throw things off a little bit. And we're not even going to put them evenly. Just going to put them randomly. Because I can. And did I mention beforehand how I'm a bit of a prick? You got to think about it this way. You just collected a rocket and someone's just collected a rocket behind you and they've decided to ram it right up your keister. Keister's a word that means arsehole, right? Yeah, either way, they're ramming it up there. And that's that. That's all we could add of them. That blocks that off so that no one can go through there. And we're going to do the same over here. And block it off here too. We don't want people sneaking down there. What the fuck are you doing? I better check to make sure none of these are fucking floating. Because if they're floating, they're no good. I don't know why those ones all of a sudden started floating. Now, we need the police to be able to get in here. So, ramps. Oh, dirt pile ramps. Oh, yes. Yes, please. We are going to want some of them. But before we put them in, let's find a couple of ramps that are good for getting policies in here. Oh, there we go. They look sexy. Something tells me they're not going to work. Oh, I know. I don't know how that's going to work. I still feel like something's going to get hooked on that. Let's just remove that altogether. Okay, so how can we do a ramp there? We'll get a platform. Let's look for a track of some sort. No. Oh, speedy boost. That's too annoying at the moment. Oh, sexy. There we go. Oi, stop that, dickhead. Turn that off for a second. Let me get close enough to you, you bitch. There we go. And that stops them from being able to get out. There we go. Let's put that down like that. Just so that it doesn't bump up too much. But it's enough to stop us being able to get over. Why? Because I just want that like that. That's why. Okay, what else is there we can use? Ooh. Yeah. No. Nah. Oh. I mean, the only problem about these is when you put them down, right, you can get right close and you can put them down, but they don't always go flat on the ground properly. I mean, we could try it. Let's put a couple down anyway. So that looks all right. That looks all right. That looks fine. We don't want any speedy bits around her, do we? Oh, there's a sexy thing we can do. Look at that. Wow, placing this would default it to a stunt race. Yeah, I've already picked stunt race. Customizing a new track. 100% new. 100% new, this track. I don't know how it's going to go. It's probably going to suck balls. Of anything that could suck balls, this will probably suck balls. Because I might do some cheeky stuff that's just too cheeky to be cheeky. It's cheeky. It's so cheeky. That'll do. Trying to line it up a little bit better, but meh. Don't have any boosters or anything. No. Oh, fireworks. Now, we're going to put them on every lap. All laps. Trigger effect radius. Consistent. Smoke, pure white. No, we're going to go bright red. Now, bright red is going to let you know rockets. Yes. Trigger radius. Oh, these are trigger radius. Okay. Get within the distance of these, and these will set off. Will they do anything? Nah, they're just for shitty fucking ambient shit. Nothing. They're nothing. They're just because I'm a dick. Distractions. It's noisy. It's chaotic. You all played with Jimmy, right? It's chaotic. It's all over the place. That's what I'm going for. I dedicate this race to Jimmy. Jimmy the Nades, J Nades, Jimmy the Mugman, Muggy McJimmy, Mugsy Jimmy. And on Friday nights, when he's in his evening gown, Trixie. Now, what are we going to do here is short burst, starburst. We'll go smoke. Last lap. On the last lap, make that a little bit bigger in the radius. That's what she said. Yep, that works there. We're type. We're going to go smoke. We're going to go red. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, so when we go through there on the last lap, oh, actually, all races. We want them all to know that's the last lap. Lobby camera. Now, where's the lobby camera can be? Lobby camera has to be in that section. Ah, da 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 da. Ba ba bum, ba 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 bum. And you need a photo. And why the fuck not? We're gonna, excuse me, go over here. Looks good. Save. All right. Okay, so I got to do a test now to make sure this works. But before I do, I'm going to roll myself up one. Alright, whoever's still there watching, this is a track for Jimmy, inspired for Jimmy. It's a Mario style race. It is going to be stupid. That's not a reflection of Jimmy. Anyway, it's going to be stupid. It's dumb. It'll have the police. It'll have all that sort of stuff. Life is like a penis. It's short, simple, solid, then a woman comes along and makes it hard. And then it gets messy. I was watching this short, and it had that Khloe Kardashian, I think it was called, and she was on the Howard Stern show, and Howard Stern asked her what's the secret to giving a good blowjob, and she's like, you know, asked about blowjobs and that, and she said, well, I've never had any complaints. It's like, number one, most guys won't. They're just happy you're fucking doing it. Number two, any woman that says she hasn't got any complaints and believes she's the best, technically she's the worst. It's called no one wants to break their little hearts. Because if you say something, that was the worst blowjob I've ever gotten. Who else has been giving you blowjobs? You know. That's got nothing to do with what you just said. It just reminded me of it, that's all. I thought it was funny. Her secret was lots of saliva and use your hands. It's like, so what, a wank? Lots of saliva and use your hands. Anyway. Technically, we can exit this. And what we can do... Doing this for 20... Give her a gag order, yeah, right? We can go down to here, and we can actually place this down to 1 lap. Okay? We put it to 1 lap. I'm going to save quickly. Gave her the gag order. Hush, women, but she has no gag reflex. Well, I mean, see, I don't like those things because they stick up out the ground. Can't go up that, can I? Oh, I could if I really tried. There we go. Finished. Now this is just a shitty one I just made just as a Jimmy and the Cluckers. Just because I wanted to. Quit to main menu. Women, if you want to know the secret to the perfect blowjob, here's the way. All right? Now, I don't know from experience how to give a blowjob, but I got some tips for you. Listen to your man. If he says do something this way, then do it this way. Remember, you're not sucking a dick for your own fucking pleasure. You're doing it for his pleasure. And second, it's called a blow job. All right? Don't suck until you see him go, oh, and he's enjoying it, and then stop. That's not a blow job. You start and you finish it. That's a blow job. The other thing's just a head job. Definitely need a disclaimer for that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, well, no, I mean, yeah. Definitely need a disclaimer. Not with some of the shit I've seen on YouTube, man. That particular thing of Chloe talking about that Kardashian bitch, fucking talking about her fucking thing, that wasn't age restricted or had a disclaimer or anything like that. That was on the Howard Stern channel. So, you know, if he don't need one, I don't need one. The cunning stunts. Change those letters around. Stunning cunts. Jobs. Play jobs. My jobs. Go to there. Jimmy and the Cluckers. Let's test it out. Dude, the amount of stuff that I get since I bitched and moaned and said about YouTube being a pack of rancid cunts because they gave me an age restriction, I just keep having things pop up. I've been screenshotting them all. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to put all the screenshots together of all the different videos that are being recommended to me by YouTube. And you'll see all the pussy, the titties, and all that sort of shit as the thumbnail. As the fucking thumbnail. And I'm getting recommended them. And it's like, you age restrict me, and none of those things are age restricted because I had to tap on them to make sure because I didn't want to add them into my video clip unless they're fucking, if they're being age restricted, then I can't really add them in because then, well, that's appropriate. And I personally don't have a problem. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't have a problem. So you start with 1 lap, you can always up it. If you make your race for 3 laps or 10 laps, you have to race 3 laps on the test. Or 10 laps on the test. But if you just make it to 1 lap, do the test, get it done, then you can make it more. Personally, I don't care. I mean, whatever you want to show on your channel, show it on your channel. If I don't like it, I'll go elsewhere, you know? See if we can get up over here. Yeah. There we go. No. There we go, 3 stars. Come on, bring it. All I want from YouTube is some consistency. That's all I want from YouTube. Some goddamn consistency. I double tapped that cop with a rocket. Red rocket. Red rocket. Oh, I could have got shot up then. Oh, shit. I'll check chat in a second. I'm almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. See, if I was blowing up other players, those cops would have been here earlier and I wouldn't have to go looking for them. Most of the time when you're driving towards a police car and you fire a rocket at it and it hits, the police car is going to fling to the right, meaning you should go to the left. Most times. There's always the exception to the rule. If it's acted upon by another, or you hit it, that doesn't help. Bye. Brum, 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 brum. 7th lap, yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. Come on, you can do it. Man, how long have I had 5 stars for? At least 10 minutes. So the rockets themselves give a little bit of an obstacle because you can't see through them properly. And this is just a violent race altogether. Well, shit. That was the longest I went without a rocket in my possession. Sorry, Officer Cumstain, I'm not hanging around. So glad my little ramp works. Ah, they got me. And all the cops are removed off the track. There might be 1 or 2 walking around. Oh, I was on the last lap too. They killed me on the last lap. That's not bad. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that bit. But proof of concept. We could do like a little Mario track. I haven't got a tick on that one. I don't know what that 2-tier shit is. I think I've got a HSW. He gave me a car that was completely done up, HSW. But it's not in my list of cars to do. Let's just go this one. Yeah, baby, yeah. Ouch, my fault. I knew I was going to hit that. Alright. Where you going? Move your cheeks. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where am I? Fuck me. Couldn't see a shit. If I was racing against other people, I'd be worried. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't work. So at least I can repair the car and the car's all fixed. He's driving pretty fast, isn't he? Almost scared like he's going to get a rocket in his ass. Oh, bus, you're so lucky I hit the wrong button. Hey, gotta catch the bus. Come here. Keanu and Bullock's on it. Goes on the bus, going 50 kilometers an hour, it's gonna blow. Ouchies. A little bit of synchronized spinning out there. Oh, I haven't done that one either. Over the hump and far away. Oh, excuse me. Two and a half miles, or 2.5 kilometers. Well, I'm going to take this little small one. I've got the hiccups. It's the only thing. The spray I'm using, the Nicorette spray that I'm using, causes me to get hiccups. Hey, dude. Boom, bitch. Oh, that's a nice tree. Excuse me, sir. I'm not playing this. If you're Oh, hello. And that's the other cool thing about GTA races. You steal any car you want. Or bike. Oh, he went in between them like a lucky fuck. He was luckier than a fucking lonely fuck on free fuck day. He wasn't. Oh! Ah, see, that didn't work. Hey, ladies. How you going? Oh, I thought I had the rocket. Ghost Rider. Aww. Aww. Get up, lazy bones. Well, shit.
Nova safe?
I like the way his bike tumbled then. All right. All right. Let's go back in here. Oh, I have to get off in a minute. STD Constructions. Yeah, that's what you want. We've got 10.5 mil there. And we'll go see if our other 50,000 is... Yeah, what is it? I love doing this. I love just dropping the car straight on them. That's always fun.
Hello, sir. How can I be of help today?
Oh, so close.
Call back if you need something. Day or night?
Oh, I'll just try my own table. Yeah, I'll have to get off in a minute because I got to have some breakfast. I got things to see and people to do.
Nice to have you here, sir. Your bets, please.
$25. That's all I can do. You know what?
Playing.
We'll do it downstairs. Because there's things I can bet on downstairs where I can bet 26. And I want to bet 26. Smoko bitches! I made a race for you. It's not quite... I need to do a little bit of tweaking on it, so it's not quite ready yet.
Table games, slot machines, and the premier race book. There's always something to get into and find what you love. Money.
Good to have you, sir.
Our daughter coming over today, Topeka? You'll be on later tonight?
Time for your bets.
I'll make sure I have it working by then. She a loser? Is our daughter a loser?
Bets are closed now. Let's start, shall we?
I'm 100,000 off. Yeah, she's a loser. I'm 100,000 off getting a 6 million in chips.
22. Black 22.
Yes, we won 52,000. I'm now 48,000 away from getting the. For some reason, you have one bet here and it doesn't fix up. You have to actually. You have to actually get out of the seat after you've gotten your money and then sit back down. Will not let me fucking just sit here and bet. Prick.
I'll need your bets now, please.
2,000 on that. Let's do it. You're a show off. What time do you cash? Look, here's what you do, Jimmy. Use it as a savings. When you're out there buying weapons and all that sort of stuff, you cannot accidentally spend your money that you've collected in chips. So I could be reckless and buy whatever I want with my cash and not have to worry. I'm using my my chips there. Therefore, when I see something that I want, that, you know, I don't have to worry about saving the money up because I've been putting it away. So look at it like that. It's like a retirement or a emergency funds. I can't accidentally spend it. So here's what you do. All right, money's been in.
Do come back soon.
I'll show you what you do. I don't know if other people do this, but I do it. Criminal started doing it as well, and he's been seeing the benefit of it. Believe it or not, when you go and oh, that's better. Not listening to that bing, 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 all the lights and bells and whistles. Okay, so when you go into your game and you come upstairs and you go over to your phone over here and you collect your $50,000, it goes into your chips. And the benefit of that is for instance, here's your bank deposit. I'm going to deposit 31,000 into me because that's what I had in my pockets. So your top one is your pocket. Your bottom one is your bank. Any money in your pocket, then that's what a mugger can take or can be lost off you when you get killed in the game by randoms. So you don't want that. So whenever you get a chance, put your money from your pocket into your bank like I just did. Now when you get out, you've got two numbers up there. You got your bank, well, you got 3 numbers: pocket, bank, and chips. You can only see your chips when you're inside your casino. You can only use your chips on games and decorations. It's the only thing you can spend your chips on. Well, if you don't want to buy decorations, you don't have to. And if you don't want to spend it on games, you don't have to. If you put 50,000 away every single time, or 20,000 if you don't own it, then what happens is eventually you don't notice it, but you start building up. At any moment, if I needed $15 million, I could cash that in. I got 15 million, my 10 plus my 5. But any moment, I can't. As soon as I go outside the casino, there's no way I can't accidentally spend that 5 million, almost 6 million. I just can't. There's no way I can spend it by accident because I'm not in the casino. Which means if I decide to buy a car and then go and soup it up, I'll use only the money that's in my cash, in my bank. I still have that little nest egg. And normally I leave that for when there's something really cool that pops up. And if I don't have the money in my bank. So you just use it as a nest egg, man. Just put it under the pillow, man. Just put it under the mattress. You can always cash it in whenever you need it. So as soon as you say, oh, I need to buy this. Oh, I'm a couple of $1,000. I'm 100,000 short. Then go put in 100. Then cash in 100,000 chips. I'm $1 million short. Then cash in 1 million chips. And also, if you have all your money in chips, it stops you from spending quickly. E.g., something might pop up and you might go, oh, that looks cool, I want to get that. If you got the money, you might just do that. But if you got to go back to your casino and get it, and you might hold off a little bit. And that might give you an opportunity to test out the vehicle or the business with somebody else to see whether you're actually keen on it. So you don't accidentally buy something you're not interested in. I just use it as a savings. Normally I wait for big events. Like I'll save it up for Halloween or something like that. Then I'll do a big spend. But each to their own, man. You use it how you want. $200K on red. Yeah, that's all right. What do we got? Oh, I got a dot. So whenever you go to your nightclub, always collect your money first. then go out and do the little dot or person that's in here. Okay, so I go over this way. I can see he's in front of me. Okay. There is never going to be anyone to throw out upstairs. All the people to throw out are generally downstairs. This one's going to be at the bar. Now, if I threw this person out first, then I'd have to then have a look where it puts me. See, if you throw the person out, it's always going to put you at the same place. There we go. There's an easy 10 grand. Always put you back down here. Now, if I had thrown him out first and then had to go get my money, I'd have to go all the way back through all the people. Now, fuck that. Let's say you didn't get your money first and you threw the person out first. Just go back up the stairs and go out the door. And then run around to the back. And enter in this way again, because this will be a lot easier if you're a person that gets confused about the ladders and the stairs and all that sort of stuff of how to get back to your office. At least this way you can get straight back to it. But if you grab your money first, then you can do it. But never, when you got the guy inside that needs to be thrown out or driven home, don't walk out your nightclub. As soon as he pops up, you've got to deal with him while you're in there. Because when you hop out, see, the throwing the guy out's the easiest. $10,000, all I had to do is walk up to him, push the button, chuck him out. And I'm still at my nightclub, didn't leave. If I did the driving, then of course I have to leave the nightclub. And if you did that one first and you have to leave the nightclub, then come all the way back and get your money. Always grab your money first. I have these little rhythms and patterns that I do for efficiency. And if you go up this road and you've got a flying car, you just go straight. And you'll go straight to your nightclub, casino. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I'm going to jump off now anyway. So I got to get ready to have me breakfast and take my meds and all that sort of shit. Like I said, I've got things to see and people to do. So big shout out to everyone that came through. Jimmy, Shiny, Twisted, Dr. Subtone, Dreamer, King LJ, Keith, and the wonderful and lovely Topeka, Major Ugly as well. He slipped in as well. Got to watch him sneaking with the humans. Big shout out to you all, and I'll catch you all later on. I'm out, my dot and dust. See ya.